Good morning. Dang, they be having some crazy rules for this social media, and I'm wondering how other people get away with the stupid stuff that they put out there.
Your health matters. I wanted to see how's your head right now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight on tonight's podcast. I have to download Instagram because I'm not sure if Miss Christie is going to send me the link via Instagram. I haven't gotten any text messages on like what platform it's going to be on or anything like that.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Gird it up. We got to be prepared to deal with whatever the world is going to throw at us. What makes it different in a co-gender relationship? That's absolutely nuts to me. You still have a personality. You still have the ability to be a dickhead or asshole. You can still be a cheater. You can still be a manipulator and a liar and all that. Everything that you would have in a regular relationship, you will have in a same gender one. To me, it only intensifies and it makes it worse. I think it doubles. I don't.
Father said, "Deal, I'm gonna tell you something." He said, "The devil will never show up as the devil because if he did, you wouldn't do the deal with him.
You wouldn't do the deal with him.
Your enemy will never show up as the enemy because you wouldn't allow him in your circle."
Man, say that word.
I don't know if the world is ready for me and my opinions on that, because quite frankly, to be honest, that's a sin. You stepping into a same-sex gender partnership is a sin, and it's not necessarily the body; it's just the action itself. You're allowing demonic spirits to control your sexuality and what you decide to be into or attracted to. Your vessel is an instrument. It's no different than a car or a piano or a violin. Your vessel is an instrument. Now, whatever you decide to do with your instrument is completely up to you. Do what you want. But understand, once you decide to sign off on that permission slip, don't be pissed off at the destination.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I have to say something really
Because
quick
quite frankly,
because I'm sorry, Mel. On behalf of the panel and those that are listening, if we're going to go down a part where you're diminishing those that may be in the same sex and equating it with God and being demonic, I've got to tell my people pull out. Because I will not, this is not the conversation to where God's judging you and the devil's going to, burn your ass and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, come on. This is supposed to be respectful, Mel. Please. If you do want to continue it, I understand it's your show. I'm out and I want my people out.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
you know, I never wanted this to be what it was. I never even in a million years imagined that I'd be at this spot. First of all, I don't draw enough traffic to my channel to have this type of controversy or this type of disparaging interactions. So for things to have turned out the way they did, it's very sorrowful. Human to human. I hope you feel me on where I'm going with this. I literally prayed over this before I started recording. I wanted to make sure that the words flowing through me came out how they were supposed to. I want to address the elephant in the room and cover a couple other things along the way. Peace, love, and blessings to each and every single soul that attended the show yesterday.
You ever heard of like regression? There's been cases where people will then regress to a childlike state as a way of dealing with this this traumatic, terrible thing that's happened to them.
I have no animosity towards anyone there. I wish them all the best. Many blessings, and shout out to a special soul who reached out to me after the stream. You know who you are. I appreciate you, sir. I cheated on my wife, stepped out of the marriage. I allowed my friends to destroy my grandparents' property, to have intercourse with random people in the house. I was a busybody in the street. I sold drugs. I was addicted to them. I drank. I was pretty much one of those folks that didn't care about life at one point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please, continue.
I know what sin does to a person. The statement issued from me yesterday, it never reached its conclusion because for whatever reason in that particular time, the adults of the stream felt as though my voice as the host and the owner of this channel wasn't allowed to finish his statement. Mind you, I pay for every single thing here, all of the equipment. That's for a later statement. But this is my facility. Everyone gets equal opportunity to speak and share their thoughts.
Self-serving. Some people might call them narcissistic. I don't use that term because that requires a diagnosis.
The questions were amazing. Shout outs. All of the questions were amazing. The setup was perfect. The vibe was there. But you know, at some point, you just gotta figure that someone's gonna say something where things completely go left.
Now back to you, Chewy. Is that what you think? You think you're just gonna crush the rock?
And my decision to speak on something in a spiritual sense, in addition to equating it to sin, it did something. Now, some would say my approach was egregious. Others would say there was nothing wrong with my delivery. However that may be, offense was taken. Not only was offense taken, but as you saw in the video, which was brief, you can check out the entire live stream for yourself if you want the full context. It was an amazing show until I opened my mouth. I don't know if that helps ease your mind. Maybe it will never ease your mind. As far as I'm concerned, once I'm done here, my hands are clean. I have nothing else to do with it. I won't entertain any messages sent to me via your emotional rants. I won't entertain anything that is presented to me that is hurtful, spiteful, and I will even take it a step further. if whatever it is that you decide to post about me goes to an unnecessary extreme, I will take legal action.
In Notes from Underground, Dostoevsky made a very telling observation. So he speaks in the voice of a cynical, nihilistic, and bitter bureaucrat who's been a failure, who's talking cynically about the nature of human beings, but also very accurately. And one of the things he points out with regards to modern utopianism is that human beings are very strange creatures, and that if you gave them what the socialist utopians want to give them, so let's say all your needs are taken care of, all your material needs are taken care of, and even indefinitely. Dostoevsky's claim was, well, you don't understand human beings very well, because if you put them in an environment that was that comfortable, they would purposefully go insane just to break it into bits, just so something interesting would happen. Right.
That is where I am with it. You insult me, you insult my grandparents, my mother, you insult my family when you get online and you purposely and meticulously decide to assault my character, assault my brand, knowing that it takes me weeks, days, hours, seconds to inbox people, to post, to advertise, to promote, to think, to formulate, to create blueprints. It takes me all of this time to make these things happen. And you decide to take it upon yourself, right, to get online instead of reaching out to me and share your thoughts and your views about how you feel towards me, even though you publicly expressed clearly how you felt.
Now, something a lot of people want to know, what if someone's getting angry about your driving?
You can't let it get to you. For example, in 1996, some guy gave me the middle finger after I cut him off. I recognized him from TV. That's when I decided to become a defensive driving instructor, developing the skills I needed to eventually be invited on his show as an expert. Now, once you're there, it's just a simple matter of switching out his muffins with the ones you made yourself.
All of you, for the most part. All of you, except for one person, stayed in the stream. Now, a lot of people would say, well, if everybody left, then something must be wrong with you. No, you're thinking from a societal gang style misinterpreted perception of what the reality is. What's really happening here is that this was a hive mind. Nobody really wanted me to defend myself. Nobody really was listening.
Here we go. Movie! Well, now that seems intentionally misleading. All right, someone's coming to town. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, all right, period movie. Oh, not a period movie. Oh, this guy's in trouble. Can't wait to hear his story. Oh, come on!
You were listening until you heard keywords within the structure of my sentences. You picked out what you heard or what you wanted to hear, and you took it the way that you wanted to because it caused a reaction within your soul that was so uncomfortable that you couldn't maintain yourself.
Dumbasses.
So you had to let it out the way that you did. I understand. You want to go to social media. You want to handle it in a way that, quite frankly, is not becoming of you. Not very becoming of you, I have to be honest. We've had conversations prior to this on the phone. It never went to social. The fact that it went there this time is something else. And now that I think about it more and more, it was a build-up.
You're a victim.
this inevitably will happen over and over again with others as well. I have a responsibility up here, just like you do. The only difference is I'm not going to sugarcoat my views on certain things because it's going to affect or make someone feel bad. I care and love everyone just just the same as you do. There is no competing or competition. Our approaches are different. I never went online and bashed you. And I'm speaking about a number of people, not just one particular party. I never went online and bashed or trashed anyone. I never said anything negatively about anyone behind their back. I may have expressed some emotions or some thoughts that were displeasing to me, but I always had my conversations with the person directly. Do I need to pull up? Oh, well, look at what we got here. I have receipts. The last video that I did was 30 minutes. This one is a little more compressed, which is great for me because I got everything that I wanted out earlier. I have it all still stored within me. I am a very peaceful person. I don't like drama. I don't like arguing. I don't like doing the back and forth. I promise you I won't until it comes back to my desk that is harming me and my brand in a way where it's costing me. Then we will speak again. I promise. It's not a threat. I really don't even want to do this. The fact of the matter is, this all could have just been left alone yesterday. But for whatever reason, it's still spilling over. I don't even have anything to do with it. You haven't seen one post from me about anyone. This video clears the air on my statement, and also it addresses other things along the way for the viewers that are conflicted and torn between who is right and who is wrong. I tell you, stop being lazy. Watch the live stream. Come back here, and then you make your assessment. Be unbiased. If you're going to be biased in this and pick sides, I would rather you just leave my channel, leave my social media, walk away. Then you won't have to feel any burdens or any pressures. It's not that serious. It's not really a big deal. I understand how life is. I understand how humans is. But I want to address these things now. Because I got the part out about my statement. And if you're too dense to watch or too lazy to watch the video, then that's on you. Don't comment or don't reach out to me or leave me any type of messages about, oh my God, why you say that? Why you say that? Why you do this? Why you do that? You didn't watch the video. So you don't, just stay out of my face. Just do us both a favor, please. I don't need to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But I do want to do this, right? Because the picture that is being painted for me is that I'm a scavenger, I'm a wolf, I'm disguised as someone with good intentions, but secretly I want to destroy the world and everybody in it. Right? So let me ask you guys this question. When I went into my wallet, I went to Amazon I searched for your names. Noted, I said names, not just name, plural. I searched your names. I found your merch, your books, and I took money out of my pockets, knowing that the roof that I am currently under may not be a roof that I'm under very longer because of things that transpired prior and after the passing of my grandmother. My income does not allow me to cover this house or this property. So I took money out of my own pocket to support you, to promote, to advertise, to repost. Y'all go back and look at my community tab. The receipts are there. See, that's one thing I love about social media, the digital footprints. You can say whatever it is that you want to people online and on social media, but I have all of the receipts. Check my community tab. Reposting, resharing. Go follow this person. Go follow that person. Go check out the album. I shouted you out on live streams. I shouted you out on my IG and on my Twitter and all that. But apparently I'm the bad guy here. I hate or despise men on men, women on women. I despise and I condemn, and I'm the big bad boogeyman who craps in everybody's cereal. I don't know how to talk to people. My delivery is off, so on and so on. Right? Cool. All right. So explain to me, why would a person as myself message you, check on your well-being mentally, emotionally, physically? Why would a person like me spend money that he doesn't have to support you? Where was your support over here on my channel? I didn't ask you for a dime. I don't have no cash apps, no pay stubs. I have nothing from you that would provide a footprint of your existence other than you being on my streams promoting and advertising your albums, your poetry, and your community. Every single chance you got, you promoted. What? You don't think that is cost effective? You don't think that right there is my way of being cordial and kind? I guess that's malicious too. I guess by me giving you the platform to showcase your art and to show love to the people that you want to pull up with you is evil and wicked too. Right. I got you. I got you covered. I got you covered. Look. It's very interesting to me how just thinking about everybody just dropped off. Just dropped off. Now, family, I get, but other people, you didn't know them before me. Had I not introduced you to these people through my platform, which you condemn right now as we speak, you blocked me, so I can't. But trust me, I know when a person has a certain type of spirit dwelling in them, I get it. Had it not been for Assembly of Excellence podcast, the people that you met, you might have come across them at some point, not as fast as you did here, which is funny to me, how we always as humans contradict ourselves. 1 minute we support you and we love you and you're the greatest. The next minute, as soon as you say something that a person doesn't agree with, you're scum of the earth. I have someone else I want to address here. You probably won't watch this video because you've never really supported me anyway. Most of you don't. You used my channel to promote your own pursuits. Call it spades and spades. I really wanted to have the conversations while also helping you, knowing I'm helping. But you really just cared about your own agendas. That's why you, for one, handcrafted the panel that you brought up here. All of them operate from a certain ideology and the link. And because you connect on that level, I understand why they would branch off with you. Yeah. But to the other young lady who was recently making her presence felt, I didn't even know you still was around, to be honest with you. Like, hello, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Remember when I did the award ceremony? As poor as the setup was, unorganized, my co-host vanished on me. I didn't have millions of dollars in all of the spectaculars, but I withdrew out of my own account and put money in your pocket. Never see you on my YouTube channel. You don't watch my videos. You don't support the live streams. You don't even come on IG. I don't even see you on there, by the way. I'm unfollowing you and blocking you, by the way. Hypocrites. Ain't that something? The irony in this entire conversation that was displayed and handled by all of the good people on the panel yesterday, how I was disrespectful and how I was rude and this, that, and that. But everything that you described about my character, I can say about you. Not a single one of you watch my videos or comment on my videos. And when you did, they weren't real comments. I watched the algorithm. I see the numbers. You're not watching the videos. If you were, I would have been making some decent money off of these uploads. The fact that I'm not tells me that you're not really locked in with me, like you say. I can't stand when folks come with this high and mighty stuff. But you're the worst of the worst. Yeah. Initially in this video, I admitted to a lot of my sins. Did you think that I wouldn't? I pay for them all the time. But you think that you're immune, or like there's a bubble around you that protects you from being held accountable too. But we talk about accountability all the time. Ain't that right? Everything that I need to say here, it stays here. After that, I'm done. You could have picked up the phone. You could have called me. You could have texted me. This right here, no. Either you're older than me or you're old enough to know better. This show is predicated on adults conducting themselves like adults. And I didn't see that on display. I'm not seeing it on display. And it hurts me and it's sad because I thought to some degree we were better than what all of this ended up being. But I digress. Y'all have a blessed one. I have nothing more to say. Nothing more. My hands are clean. My feet are clean. I can sleep with a good conscience. I know my heart was in the right place. I know I had good intentions. So with that being said, I wish you all the best. And if y'all really want to know what this is about, all you got to do is watch the live stream. I'm out. Y'all be easy.
Hey, bro. Listen, I just wanted to let you know, you are a man of true character. You never promised to be anything but yourself, flaws and all. You are a brutally honest and fully supportive friend. Look, when I first met you, you encouraged me to be myself, to write again, and to share what I wrote. Let me help you. Listen to me here. Your words and art inspired me to voice poems. Your stories brought me into spoken word. I've known you for almost 5 years now, and no matter how many times I disappear due to life or whatever, you understand. You never hold it against me. You are a good friend, a good brother. You're an amazing supporter and an honest colleague. We have made some of the most incredible stories come to life together. And to be as brutally honest as you have always been with me, I have never met a more honest and straightforward dude. You have my utmost respect always, because you've proven to me over and over that you are a good man. Look, honesty and truth aren't always going to make friends, but changing yourself to fit in another's field of view will only ever hurt you. Don't feed the trolls. Listen to someone who genuinely cares about you. You are here for purpose. And even if you end up standing alone, you will stand. You will. Because the greatness that God planted in you commands it. Nothing is going to stop you. Anyway, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I hope you know how amazing you actually are. Don't let it get you down. Love you, bro.